The package of legislation that I will be introducing this year to ensure that not a single illegal vote is cast in the state of Nebraska.
More proposed changes to Nebraska's voter laws. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
This isn't the first time we've seen voter registration laws introduced here in Nebraska.
And as always, there's two sides to it. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Pierce Corlett joins us now with more on tonight's top story. Pierce?
Today, Senator Moranti introduced a bill that could cause changes in voter ID laws here in Nebraska. This is not the first time Senator John Moranti has tried to make changes. Last year, he tried to push similar bills through, but it ended with filibustering.
Extremely important that we have some reasonable protection in place to make sure that the people on our voter rolls are legally entitled to be registered to vote.
Under his bill, to vote, you would have to have a proper government-issued ID, like a driver's license. But some believe that passing this type of legislation could lead to some voters not voting at all.
Data from around the country has shown that voter identification laws severely impact communities, minority communities, the elderly, veterans, rural voters. It really just slashes participation numbers across the board.
Nebraska, though, is far from the first state to make these kinds of changes to their voter registration laws.
So the first state that we always look at is Indiana. Indiana is the case that passed voter identification. The voter identification law was taken to the United States Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court upheld that their law was constitutional.
Even some of Senator Moranti's legislative colleagues don't think that this is a necessary change that needs to happen.
We're continually looking for the evil that I'm not sure exists within terms of voter fraud.
I believe we can enact voter identification laws which do not turn people away from the polls. I believe we've accomplished that.
Under his bill, as we mentioned, you have to have a driver's license, but a regular ID card, a student ID, or a military ID would also be accepted.
See how far this gets. Pierce, thank you.